Good morning, dear. Today we are going to continue our lesson, which is lesson 6 from chapter 5. Just 1 minute, guys. I want to admit these three students, Abdul Rahman Hashim, Kareem Saleh, and okay, Sanad Atte. Just 1 minute. Kareem Saleh.
Hi, Miss.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, Miss.
Hello.
Miss, I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm fine, thank you, dear.
Hello.
أو في عندي another person who student who entered now also. سند عسة. We said who's سند عسة?
Oh, yeah, Miss, I entered right now.
منير, right? منير العسة, yes. تمام.
No, I'm Ahmed. I'm Ahmed.
Yes, Ahmed.
Miss, I'm Ahmed Abu Hashish.
Yes, dear. Yes.
Miss, I just entered like now. I just entered now.
Okay, no problem, dear. تمام.
Is it okay?
Yeah, it's okay. But don't be
Thank
late
you.
next time. You are welcome. So we are going to continue our lesson today.
Thank you.
Yesterday, we started talking about the temperature. First of all, we have to make a quick revision about what we covered last time. Then we have to continue. Who can tell me briefly what is temperature, please? What is temperature? Yes, ya Farah.
Temperature is a measure of the average.
Can you raise your voice, Farah, please?
Temperature is the measure of the average of kinetic energy of the particles in a substance.
Excellent, excellent. And how we measure it?
By the thermometer.
Bravo. What is the difference between thermal energy and temperature, ya Ahed?
Temperature is the measure of average kinetic energy of the particle in a substance.
طيب,
Okay. The thermal.
Thank you. Let's see, Omar, make the second part of the question. Omar Saleh, what is thermal energy?
عمر صالح or عمر سلامة.
Salame, sorry. Omar Salame.
Is the maximum kinetic energy in a substance.
مش maximum, total.
Yeah, the total.
The total. طيب, Omar, how they are different? Temperature with thermal energy.
Teacher, but I can't hear you very well, so I'm gonna just disconnect audio and.
Okay, تمام.
Now I can hear you. Now I can hear you.
Okay, listen. هلا how they are different. Temperature هي average kinetic energy. والthermal energy هي total kinetic energy. تمام؟ طب how they are different? What one depends on? فرح.
The thermal energy depends on the size and the
number of
size
and size of the matter اللي هو تعتمد على ايش هاي السايز؟ number of ايش كريم؟ كريم.
Number maybe of atoms.
برافو, of number of particles أو molecules أو atoms that make the matter. كل ما كانت الماتر is more يعني more huge بيكون فيها more particles معناته فيها more thermal energy.
Yes.
So, it depends on the mass, on the size, because more mass means more particles. تمام؟ طيب. And also it depends on the kinetic energy يعني moving of particles, but mainly على الماس أو السايز أو الparticles number. طيب, temperature does it depends on the mass or the particles number? Yes, Ahed.
Miss?
Does the temperature depend on the number of particles?
Like I don't know. No, the thermal energy depends on the number of particles.
I think a simple example, like if you have 2 cups of coffee, عملت أنت 2 cups of coffee have the same temperature. طيب, we measure the temperature of the first cup كانت 45 Celsius.
40.
والثاني 40.
Yeah, you gave us an example yesterday.
Yeah, if you mix them together عملت أنت bigger cup, the temperature will change
No.
or stay the same. إذا
No, it will stay the same. So it doesn't doesn't
depend on the particles number or the amount of the
yeah, it doesn't depend on the particles number, but the thermal energy depends. Like
Depends.
the thermal energy depends.
depends لأنه more mass يعني more particles معناته more thermal energy. Okay?
Yeah.
طيب.
Okay.
We said that we measure the temperature by using thermometer and just 1 minute, Sean just entered now. Yes, Sean. By thermometer, and temperature can be measured different by using different scales. Okay, by using different scales اللي هم Fahrenheit, Celsius degree, وفي عندي one thing which is called Kelvin. ليش متأخرين يا مس يوسف وزيد البنا؟ Why you are late؟ خلينا نعملهم admit first. يوسف and زيد. يوسف and زيد, good morning. زيد البنا, are your name زيد Mansour or oh no, هيا زيد البنا, someone else. Okay. تمام. Why you are late, miss? Please don't be late next time.
Teacher, I was late because I was thinking about taking the medicine and I was praying.
Okay. Please next time be on time. So we can the temperature can be
لساته ما أذن الظهر.
I know, miss. Maybe he prays something else. Okay, listen to me now.
Prayed the Fajr. I prayed the Fajr.
Interrupt first. Stop, please. Okay, so we said that a temperature can be measured on several different scales, on the Fahrenheit, Celsius degree, depending on the country that which scale they use. Okay, but they are all the same. And we have different kinds of thermometers, like the one here you see. We use it to measure the temperature of the person's body. This type of thermometers have narrow range, يعني بس من 35 ل 42 بيكون الرينج, while other thermometers have wider range زي عندي thermometers for cooked food والoutdoor thermometers. Okay, that was our lesson yesterday, and we said why do some thermometers have a small temperature range while others have a large temperature range because thermometer with a narrow temperature range can be used to measure something that does not have a huge temperature changes. زي احنا our body temperature doesn't it change with a huge number. يعني إذا نزلت عن 36 أو طلعت عن 42 البني آدم بيموت, فالرينج قليل. أما like the human body temperature, other thermometers have wide temperature range زي outdoor, okay, because it measures large changes in temperature. ممكن يكون بالماينس أو very very hot.
Teacher, I want to tell you something.
Yes.
Teacher, I am with you in the phone. I am in the session with the phone, and I take my book and all the pencils. But I'm going to the doctor.
I cannot hear you. You're going what?
I'm going to the doctor.
طيب,
Doctor.
okay. Yes, it's okay, dear. You can go.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Now,
Now we have to talk about something new, which is endothermic animal. Anyone has an idea what is an endothermic animal? Did you hear about this term before? Anyone? Yes, yeah, Karim Saleh. Do you know what is endothermic animal? Farah? Omar, Salame?
Yes, I know a little bit about them.
Yes, Omar. What is the meaning of endothermic animal?
They generate heat from their body so they could live, or so they could get warm.
Okay, who would like to add something for this?
It's like I heard about endothermic animals, but I don't know the specific like meaning. I know that they can like help themselves by themselves, yeah? Like they doesn't need any help
طيب.
from
What
others. Like
about
their body help themselves.
okay, what about you, Kenan? What do you know about this type of animals, endothermic
warm
animals?
blooded.
Sorry?
Warm blooded.
warm blooded. شو يعني warm blooded؟ يعني I will ask you a question. If you stay outdoor in a hot day, تمام, and you are not sick, تمام, it is very hot outside, you played outside, you feel hot, you sweat and everything, but you don't feel sick, you are not sick, you are normal, and you measure your temperature. What should your temperature be by using the thermometer? If you are normal, you are not ill. Yes, يا فرح.
Teacher,
Miss the endothermic
فرح, please, in turn. Yes, فرح.
endothermic animals that
لا, I'm asking you a question, فرح. Answer my question.
yes.
My question is, if you were playing outdoor and it was a very hot day,
Okay.
but you are not sick, you feel hot, you sweat, but you are not sick, and you measure your temperature outside when you were playing outside, you will measure your temperature by using the thermometer. What would your temperature be, the normal temperature of your body?
Maybe 37.
37. Bravo. And imagine that you played also in a snowy day. You go out, it's very cold. You wear the clothes for winter and everything, but also it feels cold. And you measure your temperature. Does it change from 37 if you are normal and not ill?
No.
No. So that is the meaning of endothermic animals or endothermic living things. The endothermic living things هم the living things that can keep constant body temperature, like us, like humans. When you go out, when it's a very hot day or even a very cold day, our temperature inside will stay the same if we are not ill and if we are normal. فهدول هم endothermic animals that can keep a constant body temperature, whatever the condition outside is. And who like us, all the mammals, أي mammals, mammals هدول كلهم endothermic. They can keep constant body temperature. Well, birds also like us. So endothermic means no, they can keep constant body temperature, whatever the condition out is, and we call these warm-blooded. Their internal body temperature will stay the same in cold and warm conditions. Okay? So, endothermic like mammals, وإحنا منهم, والbirds. هلا endothermic organisms all have steady. ايش يعني steady body temperatures؟ يعني constant. أنا الhuman 37 هو normal body temperature. But they don't all have the same body temperature. يعني احنا الhumans normal body temperature بتاعتنا 37. بس الgoat mammals الgoat عندهم temperature 40 Celsius degree. تمام؟ الرابت كمان mammals 38 Celsius degree. الكات 39 Celsius degree. عادة بيكونوا عندي الهيومنز هم cooler than other warm-blooded animals. إحنا our temperature, you know, we are like who? Like the whales. The whales live in the ocean وإحنا we live on the land. Different environment, but we have the same temperatures. And also the bat, like at 37 degrees. How these animals keep their body constant temperature.
By some adaptation, miss.
مش adaptation. هلا مش إحنا we eat? Yes, yeah, miss. Who would like to answer?
Yusuf.
Yusuf, yes, Yusuf. يلا Yusuf,
Yes.
say please.
How? What was your question, please? Could you please
الendothermic animals هذولا they keep constant body temperature. How? How do you think we can keep our body temperature constant? والله it's cold ولا it's hot. My temperature is 37. How?
by some adaptation.
Like what?
For example, here you have a rabbit. Okay, when it's winter, the rabbit change its color to white. Okay, and it close its ears. Okay, to keep warm. But when it turns into summer, it change its color. Okay, like to other color, like to brown or gray or black. Okay, and it opens its ear.
طب هذا adaptation for color changing. تمام؟ هلا in this case here the endothermic animals generate all of them can and keep thermal energy not because of adaptation, no, because of their chemical reaction يعني تفاعلات كيميائية that happen in their body.
بعرف إنه تفاعلات كيميائية.
Like what? Like respiration. When you respirate, do you mean what the meaning of respirate? يعني breathing. Okay? During respiration, when you respirate, okay, you need two things. هلا بدك oxygen and you need your food, the energy that you eat. هلا high constant body temperature in the body of endothermic animals, from where it comes? From the food that you eat. And when you eat this food with the oxygen that you take from breathing or respiration, surrounding thermal energy, it keeps inside your body constant thermal energy. Okay? ففي هذه chemical reactions happen inside the body of endothermic animals in which help them to keep constant body temperature. And what are these chemical reactions? إنه when you eat food هذه الانرجي من الفود مع الريسبيريشن اللي هو الاكسجين يعمل عندي chemical energy to keep thermal energy in your body constant and generate this thermal energy and keep your body temperature constant. On the other hand, cold-blooded animals اللي هم بنسميهم ectothermic هدول they cannot keep their body temperature constant. Their body temperature will change according to the weather. يعني زي مين؟ cold-blooded زي الأمفيبيانز زي الريبتايل زي الانفرتبريت الحشرات الانفرتبريت الفيش. اوكي هدول more than احنا مين عندنا اكثر بالطبيعه اكثر الاندوثيرميك ولا الاكتوثيرميك؟ what do you think؟ مين اكثر عندنا الاندوثيرميك؟ يس يا يوسف غنام. يس يا عاهد.
exothermic.
مش اكتو
اكتوثيرميك.
الاكتوثيرميك اكثر لانه انا عندي المامل عددهم مقارنه بالانفرتبريت اللي هم الحشرات والاشياء الاصغر اقل منهم، فعندي انا الاكتوثيرميك more او most of animals are ectothermic زي مين؟ amphibians وريبتايلز وانفرتبريت. انفرتبريت زي الحشرات اللي ما عندهم عمود فقري. اوكي اخذتوهم الانفرتبريت انتوا؟
I don't remember. I don't think
anyway,
so.
هدول الانيمالز او الانفرتبريتس والريبتايلز والامفيبيانز they have cold-blooded يعني مش معناها انه doesn't mean انه the bodies of these animals are cold. يعني ما اقول cold-blooded يعني هم cold. لا هذا mean انه هدول الانيمالز they cannot maintain او keep a constant temperature internally inside their body. فالanimal's body temperature change with the environment. يعني الريبتايل تحطها انت بالديزرت تصير very very hot increase التمبريتشر تاعتها internally مش بس outside حتى inside التمبريتشر تاعتها بتتغير. حطها في cooler place التمبريتشر تاعتها will lower down. إذا هدول ال cold blooded these ectothermic animals body temperature can change with the environment. هلا if you look here at the endothermic animals, these three pictures, this is a lizard. Do you think this is an endo ولا ectothermic animal? Who knows? This one. A lizard. Yes, يا كريم. كريم.
Yes, teacher.
Lizard. Is it endo ولا ecto? Do you know Karim or not?
The lizards?
Sorry?
The lizards are not endothermic. Yes,
يعني what؟
they are
بقول لك endo ولا ecto؟
exothermic.
مش exo مش exo ectothermic.
Exo, yes.
Ectothermic صح. Cold blooded.
Yes, because they are not mammals.
Not mammals. برافو. طب البينجوين؟
Penguins, ecto.
لا birds البينجوين. احنا قلنا الاندوثيرميك birds ومامالز صح؟
Yes, endo, yes.
البيرد endothermic.
Miss,
لحظة شوي miss. Raise your hand. Bats. What about the bats? يا يوسف غنام.
Yes, teacher.
Yusuf, what about the
Yeah.
bats? Are they endothermic ولا ectothermic animals?
The bats, endothermic or endothermic, it's an exothermic.
بس احنا قلنا مش اكزو، احنا قلنا اكتو بالتي.
Ectothermic.
واكتو. اكتوثيرميك. طيب البات مش هم بيرد؟
هم لا مش طيور.
لا هم من فصيلة الطيور.
هم ثدييات.
ثدييات صح برافو. ماملز بيقدروا يطيروا بس هم ثدييات صح. هم مامل. طب احنا قلنا الاندوثيرميك هم المامل. كل المامل
Yes.
اندوثيرميك. فالبات
Okay.
فالبات ايش؟
Endothermic.
ايوه بنطلع لما احنا we want to classify the animal نعرف هو endothermic ولا ectothermic نطلع هو مامل هو bird. اذا مامل او bird بيكون endothermic.
Okay.
اذا reptile amphibian and invertebrate بيكون ectothermic. تمام؟ clear؟ alright.
Yeah.
alright. هلا let's go to the last part we are going to talk about in this class today اللي هو temperature and state and types of matter. طيب I will ask you a question. احنا عندنا the more kinetic energy for particles or the more the particles moving the more kinetic energy يعني the more temperature. تمام؟ طيب in your opinion طيب before I ask this question what are the three states of matter? What are the three states of matter? يلا يا let me choose someone. يوسف لبكور.
Yes, miss.
يوسف تفضل. What are the three states of matter?
Gas, solid, liquid.
أيوة تمام. gas solid liquid. برافو. طيب فرح which of these states of matter will have faster particles moving more fast? الغاز
The gas.
the gas. برافو. طيب so which one of these will have more temperature يا عمر؟ gas ولا liquid ولا solid؟ Miss, please when I ask you try to answer directly. What are you waiting for? يوسف غنام. Where are you guys? كريم.
Yes, teacher.
يلا كريم. Which of these
I'm not.
three states of matter gas ولا liquid ولا solid have more temperature? خلينا ناخذ example. عندي ice of cube water ice cube ولا liquid water ولا steam of water. Which one of these, liquid ولا solid ولا gas, will have more temperature? Kareem,
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm waiting for your answer.
Like the liquid or solid or gas has more temperature.
Yes. عندك solid ice, liquid water, gas like steam. Which one has more temperature?
أكيد solid. Yes, solid.
solid عنده more temperature. الآيس
Yes, ice.
ice more temperature أسخن من الستيم.
More, not less temperature.
بقول لك more
No,
miss
steam.
more.
Okay, I think that's
معناته
steam.
the
Yes, steam,
temperature
yes,
is related. What? Temperature is related to the state of matter. الgas particles move faster than liquid particles. والliquid particles move faster than solid particles.
Yes, yes,
So
yes.
gases generally has higher
Yes.
temperature.
Yes, higher temperature. I
Like-
think that it's what is the lower temperature?
So الgas particles have higher temperature than liquid.
Yes, because they are faster.
Yes, the
More
solid
forward.
particles move more slowly than liquid particles. So generally have lower temperature than liquid. طيب. إذن temperature related to the state of matter. On the other hand, or in addition, also the temperature is related to the type of matter. يعني أحيانا زي إيش مثلا؟ أحيانا بيكون في عندي ice العادي regular ice بيكون بالفريزر تاعنا in our home، وفي عندي إشي اسمه dry ice. Do you know what is the dry ice? Do you know what is the dry ice?
Yes.
The dry ice زي عندي
Yes.
solid carbon dioxide as you see here in the لا هذا nitrogen. Dry ice بتكون ice بس it's very dry. هذا ice وهذا ice. Okay? But the first ice اللي هو regular ice من وين إجا؟ من الwater. Frozen water. والdry ice من الكربون dioxide. Different types of matter. Do you think the temperature of both ice types is the same? Do you think they have the same temperature? I want to choose someone just 1 minute. Farah,
What mass?
do you think the dry ice and the regular ice هلا الدراي ice شو أصله؟ solid carbon dioxide. هذا الكربون دioxide مجمد solid.
Yes.
والregular ice هو frozen water. تمام؟ اثنين are ice frozen ice بس واحد dry وواحد regular ice. Do you think they have the same temperature?
No.
مين عنده more lower temperature?
The lower temperature,
The dry ice or the regular ice?
the dry ice.
برافو. مع انه الاثنين ice but the matter that make the dry ice is different from the matter that make the regular ice. So the temperature depends on the type of the matter. Also nitrogen. In nitrogen in its liquid مثلا أنا عندي النيتروجين هذا غاز ممكن يكون عندي بليكويد فورم وفي عندي solid form. هو غاز بالliquid form has much lower temperature than the liquid water. أنا عندي مثلا نيتروجين وعندي water. النيتروجين هو غاز لما أحطه liquid يكون بالliquid والwater liquid النيتروجين عنده more lower temperature than the water. فالtemperature depends not only on the state of matter solid liquid gas it also depends on the type of the matter. يعني مش كل الليكويد عندها same temperature. هذا نيتروجين وهذا water عندهم different temperatures. Okay, so temperature depends on two things. Who can tell me what are these two things? Yes, Yusuf Ghannam. أعطيني one thing of these two.
Yes, teacher, about the dry ice.
لا I'm asking a question that at what the temperature depends or related to what? The temperature is what? To two things. What are they?
The place.
Place? We didn't say anything about the place.
Yes.
So about what does it relate or depend?
How what?
About what?
Yeah.
I cannot hear you, Yusuf.
Miss, can I answer?
Ahead, yeah.
Okay, it depends on the
attention,
type of matter.
Guys, please pay attention. Yes, Ahead.
It depends on the type of matter.
إذا أول إشي temperature depends on the type of matter. أنا عندي temperature is different between one type to another. وإكزامبل حكينا ال dry ice وال regular ice التمبرتشر تاعتهم مختلفة لأنه الماتر تاعت dry ice غير الماتر تاعت regular ice. Thank you عاهد. What else?
Welcome.
What else? Temperature depends on what else? Yes يا كريم.
Yes.
I'm waiting, miss. Answer.
But what's the question?
You didn't hear the question. Why?
I don't hear it.
Why?
Voice was low.
طيب who
My
heard the
internet
question? The question was temperature depends on two things. Ahid told us one thing. He said it depends on the type of matter. What is the other thing that temperature depends on? Do you hear the question now, Kareem? Kareem, did you hear the question now? Hello?
Hello.
Did you hear
Yes.
the question? Did you hear it?
Yes.
Yalla, tell me. The temperature depends on what?
It depends of the types of matter.
Yes, the state of matter. صح. Which one has the higher temperature? الجاز ولا liquid ولا solid? Generally,
Gas.
bravo. إذا as a whole revision for what we took today, we said that temperature depends or related on two things. First of all, it depends on the state of matter in which gas have particles that move more faster than liquids and solids, so they have more temperature. And the other thing, which is the type of matter, we can find two liquids مثلا, but different type of matter have different temperatures. Say nitrogen and water, liquid nitrogen and liquid water have different temperatures. This is the first thing. The other thing we covered today, we said that we have two types of animals like endothermic and exothermic animals. We said that the endothermic are the animals that can keep a constant body temperature, whatever the environment outside, entirely inside their body, the temperature will stay constant, like the humans, اللي هم mammals and birds. On the other hand, the exothermic animals are cold-blooded animals. That doesn't mean that they have cold blood. No, that means they can their temperature, body temperature, entirely will change with the environment change. Any question, guys, before I leave?
No.
If you have any question, raise your hand. Yusuf, if you have any question? Okay, so see you tomorrow. I will send you the link on the WhatsApp. If you have time, watch it again. Okay, take care, guys.